Hello and welcome to Metal Gear Explained. We're covering the boss fight. This is a surprisingly different feel to the boss fight, and I've been trying to replay the game in higher difficulties in different ways and so on. And I'm learning a lot, and I want to share how to beat the boss. You might think, oh, I already know how to beat her. Well, it changed a little bit. The CQ sequence is pretty interesting, and I'm going to go ahead and dive into it. You see me reload. I wanted to time this and practice this. I kept reloading if I miss the actual setup. So it's really nice to have that reload very quick and just practice the CQC. I wanted to do it so that you guys can see more or less how to do it a little better. There's a couple things I'm still learning, and I haven't really played her too much. I'll be honest with you. Pretty much beat her twice, and that was it. So you're gonna watch one run of me beating her, but I want to mostly just teach you how it all goes. So at the start of the sequence, when you walk in, you saw me repeat that. There's a very tiny window, and when I say tiny, I mean extremely tiny. And I'll pause it and show you exactly when. Right here is when I grab, okay? As she puts both her hands on me, that is the moment that I grab, okay? I don't grab right as she touches me, but right in that second right there, I grab her and I'm able to counter her attack. This is very critical because you're gonna be basically failing a lot if you don't do that the way I just trained. Now, don't get it twisted. There's plenty of other things you can do in methods, throwing grenades, and so much more. We're not going to use any of those things today. Strictly CQC and the tranquilizer. Okay, so when you have her down, of course, you can hit her 3 times. If you counter her, you can hit her 3 times. Now, if you don't counter her and you basically try to just roll towards her, she'll fall, but you can only shoot her once. You can also shoot her while she's like behind a tree trying to find you. If you sneak up and shoot her, but you're only going to shoot her once. All right, so the only time you shoot her 3 times is when you counter. Remember that. This is a big tip, an important factor in the game. Another big tip for me, I was in there with low health and low stamina, so I went and grabbed these snakes just to keep my stamina up so she can't hear me. And what I'm doing is I'm waiting for her to get behind a tree, and as she stalks and looks around for me, I'm basically stalking her, trying to creep up on her. If I don't catch her, I want to counter her, which I don't do here, but I'll explain more or less what my thinking is. So now anytime she's in close quarters, I want to just get behind a tree because she's going to just bombard me with shots. So I'm just waiting. And now I'm just purposely waiting for her, but I want to get as close as possible. You see how I got to the tree next to her? I didn't get to the tree that she was in because she'll just jump out and try to attack you. If you get to the tree next to her and you just stalk and wait, you're going to be able to take her out. But you can see I'm just waiting. She doesn't know where I'm at. It's a stealth mission. This is what's very cool about this fight. Very stealthy. Now, she saw me. I'm not so stealthy. This is what happens. And this sequence on countering is extremely tight. I've only done it a few times during that aggressive version where she's seeing you in countering. It's very tough. But, like I said, if you play your role, just hide and take your time. Now, I had to keep on getting this stamina because I didn't want her to hear my footsteps as I attacked her. But you can see I'm looking for her. She's right there. I'm just going to wait. What she does is she'll look to the left and look to the right. And that's your time. When she goes the opposite way, you start moving towards her. So that's what I do. And then another method is holding the stock button. Holding stock button, and I have a full guide about how to stealth and how to combat. So if you want that, go for that. But basically, I was messing up a little bit here. Instead of stealthing her, I got away with that. And you can see what I did here. This is the best thing I've done so far, which was anticipate her and attack ahead of time so she can't attack me. Pulled a counter attack on her while she was aggressive. This is very rare. And the main thing that I want to point out was I was testing this. So I just swung at her with a kick, hoping that it would drop her. It was my original ideas. And so that last kick caused this counter, which stunned her. I was in panic. I still grabbed her, threw her down, and then shot my shots. All right, so this is the method you want to use if she does get aggressive, there's nothing left for you to do. Just take a swing at her, because the best you can do is get to cover or take a swing. Then, of course, in these situations, if you can counter that, small windows were very tight, extremely tight. Okay. I wasn't doing the best here. And again, this was my first run, but I use it because of all the experiments I did as I went through. I almost beat her in so many different ways with actual grenades and things like that. I was cheesing her, but then I said, let me go back and do it the traditional, old school kind of way. Don't forget to heal yourself. If you have better camo, use it. I just threw on this because I was playing to run through this with this outfit. I like it, but I would use something more white, something more camouflagey. You can see right here, she's going towards the left, and I'm just creeping up with stalk. And then I grab her, slam her, put her down, and shoot her twice. One thing you didn't witness there was I tapped R1. I've been experimenting to see if she can still hear me, and you can do it. You can basically kind of tap it, let it go, tap it, let it go. You don't have to hold it the whole time. And you can see I'm running up towards a tree, just waiting for her. If I get on the tree next to her, on the tree that she's in, she'll jump up at me. If I do it one away, she'll just start looking for me, which is what I wanted. And then I'll go the opposite way of whatever way she's about to look, and then get my CQC in. Very simple, easy method. And this is going to work on all difficulties. It's going to be very hard either way, because you have to time some counters at times, because she will just automatically attack you and just be aggressive. Another big tip is keep your weapon unequipped. If you have a weapon equipped, and when she slams you, you're done for. Right? She's going to end up dismantling your weapon. You have to go pick it back up, and you're going to die. So I keep it unequipped in it, putting it on, and I actually have the previous weapon on for an option. So you can just use that as a method for yourself. And now I want to kind of get into the finale here and just give general tips. My thing is, don't be egotistical. Don't chase her down. Just act like it's a stealth mission to see who's the sneakiest, and you'll be fine, right? It's not that hard. From the beginning, when she first attacks you, pretty intense, but after that, you just play this role. You sneak up behind her if you can. Try to counter. And I want to kind of address the main key part, which is this part right here, as she comes at you from the very start. You want to start off good. I'm going to pause it. Just showcase where exactly I personally tap the button. This is the most critical. Right there is where I counter, and it would let me go. Okay, but you can't just spam counter, right? You have to do it at the right time. You can see right here, sequence. As she grabs me, that's when I counter right here again, and this is going to allow me to throw her down. This happens every time. There's different animations, but this is the main one you gotta worry about to be able to win this, get the job done. Again, this is a non-lethal run. Don't expect everybody to care for this. Go ahead and, bring out a LMG or a RPG. There's still ways to beat her with those if you really wanted to, and we'll do guides for that. But I just wanted to share this as the one boss who did give me a little trouble. I had to learn, kind of figure her out a little bit. Great. I'm gonna have more guides, tips, and tricks. I just wanted to share a quick, easy one that is the most important one. Probably a little too early to put this out, but I had to, because I do feel this is the one that people might struggle with the most. All right, hope you enjoyed it. Catch you on the next one. Take care.